Hello everyone, welcome again. So in my last video I have discussed everything before get your documents ready. So you already know the CRS criteria. So now I will practically calculate your CRS score so you can calculate with me and you can understand how you can get your CRS score by yourself. You do not have to go to anywhere for that. But before that, as CLB appeared multiple times, so it is important to understand how much is your CLB score. Like if you have taken a test in English or in French, then it has to be like converted to CLB, or it can be comparable. If you understand, you have to understand the comparison between CLB and IELTS or TOEFL for English or French, whatever you took the exam. So the thing is, you have to understand so that you understand how much is going to be your CRS score, right? So you need to understand conversion into CLB. So before that, I have to explain you how to convert it, right? So let us go to Google and write IELTS to CLB. Maximum of the people go for IELTS exam, like they are proficient in English, so they want to show their proficiency through IELTS exam. So let us convert IELTS score into CLB today, okay? And in next video I will discuss TOEFL to CLB. Okay, so click on the link, like first search by IELTS to CLB, Canadian language benchmarks. As you see, Canadian language benchmark, CLB levels. So where you stand, for that you have to click here, IELTS.ca, take IELTS, okay? This link, it is a good link to understand. So click on here and then you're here in this page. You can understand. So as you saw, CLB, there are 12 levels of CLB. If you get 9 out of 9 in every section, like in reading, writing, listening and speaking, then it will be CLB 12. But CLB 10, above CLB 10, nothing is required. CLB 10 is like whatever appeared, like every time I discussed with you, never ever anything above CLB 10 appeared. That's why you do not need to understand how much you get. If you get like 8.5 in everything or 9 in everything, you do not need to understand up to CLB 12 level. It is enough if you understand up to CLB 10 level, okay? So if you get in reading, IELTS reading 8, writing 7.5, listening 8.5, and speaking 7.5 at least this score, then it will be CLB 10. If you get 8 here, 8.5 here, 7.5 here, but in writing you get 7, then it will not be CLB 10, but it will become CLB 9, you see, because 7, listening you have to get 8 at least, and speaking 7 at least. So these are the least scores, 7, 8, 7, 7, then CLB 9. But if you also get these scores, then it is becoming CLB 10. So this is the least score for CLB 10. You have to get at least 8 in reading, writing 7.5, listening 8.5, and speaking 7.5. This is the least score, okay? And for getting CLB 8, you have to score at least 6.5 in reading, 6.5 in writing, 7.5 in listening, and 6.5 in speaking. So this is how you can get CLB 8. But if you get like 7, 8, 7, then it becomes CLB 9. You understand what I'm saying? So here, for getting CLB 7, you need to score 6 in all the 4 criteria. And CLB 6, 5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, okay? In reading, you can get less score, like 5, to get CLB 6. So this is the minimum, and CLB 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, like 4 in reading. But to get CLB 4, you need to get 3.5, 4, 4.5, 4, okay? So this is how you can convert your IELTS score to CLB score. So I hope you have understood everything today, and you can understand where you stand through this table. And I will of course include this table in the description, so do not worry at all. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.